Hi, it's Karen Schaefer, author of Love Sells, How to Get Every Homebuyer to Fall in Love with Your House, and founder of APSD, the Association of Property Scene Designers, along with Simple Appeal, Home Staging, and Design. How do you create break-stopping curb appeal? Well, I'm about to tell you. There's an entire chapter in Love Sells on break-stopping curb appeal, so you're going to want to reference that information. But I want to share a great story with you on how we created break-stopping curb appeal on a recent home that we staged through Simple Appeal, Home Staging, and Design. We did a wonderful little bird bath, and I talk about this in Love Sells. I actually give you the same story there. This great little bird bath, and then it had this beautiful tree in the front yard. So we also hung 3 little bird houses from the tree itself at varying lengths, just to provide additional interest in the curb appeal itself. Then I went to a craft store and I bought a few little feathered fake birds. Now they have the real feathers on them. They're super duper cute, right? Got out my handy glue gun. We all have to have one of those. And I glued the little birds 2 around the edge of the bird bath and then 1 actually on the perch of the bird house itself. Overall, then we really made sure the rest of the curb appeal was powerful. So all the grass was trimmed, everything was edged, we had some flower beds, the front door was painted. These are all the points that I cover in our curb appeal system as well with APSD. But the little bird bath and the bird houses, that was what our pocket of emotion was. That's really what creates break-stopping curb appeal when you want to sell a home fast. Because always keep in mind, it doesn't matter how great the inside looks like if you can't get them in the front door with break-stopping curb appeal, right? So that's why we need to make sure that everything in the curb appeal looks fabulous, and then we add our little pockets of emotion. This time, the bird bath, the bird houses, and the little birds, right? So there was this family that happened to be driving by, and they're like, oh, stop here, this house is for sale. And I'm inside because I'm just finishing up the staging, so I can see all this happening. They come and they slam on their brakes, right? Well, they just come to a stop, really. I'm just, being dramatic. But they're looking at the birds. They're like, look at that. You can see them having the conversation. Look at the birds. And then pretty soon you can see somebody getting out of the car because they want to see if the birds will fly away. And they're sneaking up on the birds. And finally they get to the bird bath and they realize that the birds are not real. And they just have a great time. They break out in laughter. They're waving, to the other people in the car. Come see this, come see this. All of a sudden, they're completely engaged in the property. They've already had a phenomenal experience. They've laughed, they've shared. That is what break-stopping curb appeal is all about. That's what gets them from the outside to the inside. And that's what we talk about in Love Sells. You can find out all the details of that story in Love Sells itself, by the way. And for more information, simply go to lovesellsbook.com. Once again, that's lovesellsbook.com in order to find out about great curb appeal. I'm Karen Schaefer. Thanks for joining me.